now to try and secure it. In the pistol basis, the taps come through the USPs. Roy trying to hold one against the player out towards Firebox. Slave will drop Mister. First casualty. 5-on-3 being held by Fnatic. Zipx does find one trade. Fasher is also low HP. So Fnatic now stacking towards the A side. Might try to deny the bomb plant from here as Fasher does get overwhelmed.
And now getting that bomb down, open towards CT. It's all about the wraparound in from stairs.
And there's Lean or Mezzy in with a shot against flamie. Zipx comes up good. Mezzy with a second tap to the 1 versus 2 now. Zipx holding his nerve in the clutch, but Mezzy holds his nerve for the triple. Brings in the pistol for Fnatic.
And that's a beautiful start coming through from Mezzy. Bring that confidence off of the back of the pistol. And it came down to Astralis getting that bomb control, trying to take the CT presence. But how quickly the CTs adapt and start coming through from connector and the top of stairs.
But Roy and Pepsor hold their nerve as Nikodoros gets the kill on towards Mister.
And now for Pepsor, has to put the smoke down, try and get some cover. Out towards the B-pop it comes.
Smoking a little bit late to the marker, though. They're going to make their way forward. Famar still gets a kill. Roy follows suit, does get picked up by Christo. So now the 1-on-4 for him as the bomb goes down.
That gives him a chance of buying in the next round. Try and get another rifle round forward. Christo to do his best to isolate the individuals. Player out towards a short control already.
Eyes on, looking for a second pick. Got an idea of where that player might end up being. Spotted, however, by Mezzy's part. Puts him away in an instant. Headshot gained by the M4, and it is 4 for Fnatic. Shots on, not quite connecting. Fasher barely away from the Molotov here at Dark. Gets his kill and doubles up for it. Escapes in amongst the fire. Now trying to hunt for flamie next, who does get a trade back, but it's a 4-on-2 for Fnatic here. Nikodos. Smoke ahead of him at the ticket booth. 3 smokes on towards the site itself. They're trying to get the bomb down here. Christo leads the charge. Does find a pick. That's all important.
And Roy's going to try and do exactly the same. Bomb could get denied, but no, flame's there for the security.
It's a massive frag for him. 2-on-2 now being found by Astralis, Pepsor, and Mezzy. Catching a headshot in from Ticket. Still as the smoke starts to clear, the headshot is found. And flamie now on for the quadra. Smokes in towards the side, going to try to cover him off as the bomb now gets tapped and stuck by Mezzy. flamie will not go for the swing, being challenged by Pepsor. Kept away, burst fire, kill comes through, but Mezzy held the whole defuse, did not move for a moment.
Не можешь пополнить баланс в Steam и бегаешь шерпом в инвентаре? Заходи на knifex и забери до $50 в бесплатном кейсе. И до 500% бонуса к депозиту по лимитированному промокоду. Ищи ссылку и промокод в закрепе или описании.
Of course, onto the site they'll look to go. Fasher jump facing it, Ticket smokes down ahead of it. Blocking off CT spawn from the T side eye. The M4 swing from Roy does not quite get a kill against Christo, but he's done his damage. He gets the headshot through the smoke anyway.
And Christo with the spam. Now the smoke going to come through up towards top of connector. Mezzy's got to try and respond from CT, but it's all behind the util. The bomb's still not yet planted for Astralis.
Minute and 15. And the stalling's a little bit here on Fnatic's post-plant positions. The retake's on with the bomb going down. Christo is low and now dead to the hands of Mezzy, finally finishing off the job that Roy had started. Took 2 players with him, though, and Fnatic are still very far away from the bomb site. If he re-peeks it, he might go down. Flash to support the position. Take back control and look towards the underpass entrance.
Roy has to try and catch a timing, and there it is. Glaive to drop. Can he find any more? In fact, he multi-frags. Looking in for 3 and dropping the bomb.
Maybe Christo next up. Flashbang ahead of it. He takes that shot. Roy going to dip in aggressive for it. Not quite get the quadra, but get halfway there. Oh, Christo switches to the AK and now gets Nikodos. Now it's a 3-on-2 for Fnatic.
And try and put some pressure back down towards that connector stance. They don't know what's going on. Pepsor to peek out from short.
Suddenly Mistar's all alone. Bomb in the open. Trying to take a flight back towards jungle. But 20 seconds remaining for him. Fnatic have the crossfire lock. They know exactly where he is now with the footsteps heard. Pepsor swings, gets his kill. Top corner allowed Glaive a little bit of a position forward. Zipx still going to get caught by Pepsor in underpass. 2 more players to find, though. He's low HP. He won't last long.
He spots that bomb. That's good information. And now Mezzy's going to have to try and slow down this B play. And because that counter smoke comes through, they have to cancel. And now Fasher's making an info play to Ram.
They're aware of this. Glaive has got a pick back on Nikodos, so now advantage sits with Astralis. Fasher maybe on to catch the bomb carrier if he's not careful. Lean in, flamie 4 inches away, looking up towards the stairs. The adjustment's right there. Smoke back down. Second T-side player to deal with. He's thinking of swinging the same.
It's all about timing. Trying to get on the other side of the smoke. Christo on the other side finally catches him.
Advantage back to Astralis. A site also being gained. Mezzy and Roy are so far away from the bomb site. We'll look for challenges outside of connector. But ultimately, a safer plant can come through for Astralis, and they should be set to win this round.
And Mezzy's got to try and pull some distraction, set up this backstab from Roy. It depends if anyone's actually watching out for it.
He's coming in slowly but surely. 1 player in the open, Mezzy picks him up. Looks in from connector as well, where Glaive is holding from. M4 leans in, spots him now, bursts through, barely gets the frag back. Fnatic are clawing this round from the brink as Roy wins the double and wins the round for Fnatic. Two of them out and about. Mezzy going to get caught by at least one of them. perfecto turns away, and both players still get the kills anyway. Christo, Zippex, Mistar down. AK dropped out of the round. Glaive, last man standing. All 5 alive for Fnatic. We called them favourites for good reason, and this is a demonstration of exactly why. Still, they look for mid control, which Roy is going to take back from blameF. Christo, however, his AWP pick in. And Smoke's down to give Glaive cover.
And Mezzy's got a lot of info to work with now, knowing that there's presence towards mid, knowing that the bomb is up there too from Christo. Even a slight reposition from perfecto. They've got to start sending players back over to A.
Incendiary's on. What an adjustment for Fasha. Back to a 3-on-3 will go. Looking up towards Tetris, looking for a headshot. Spray's a little bit awkward, so he tanks a lot of damage. Right now, need that backup to come in perfecto and Mezzy.
perfecto loses the fight onto Glaive, and now things are getting set up in favor for Astralis.
Yeah, Mezzy suppressed back here towards Connector. Leaning in as Fasha tries to get out towards the site, but Christo lands the frag. Low HP against him. Glaive gives up the first kill in the 1-on-3. Mezzy needs 2 more, but he doesn't have the info of where Zippex and Christo are. Smoke to buy some cover to the cross. A little bit deep, though. Still got an angle that they can abuse.
He's hoping for a reface. He's hoping that they get aggressive, and there should be no way back here. Mezzy just looking for an exit frag.
Christo will cut him down. Easy pickings for him. Astralis in with their second round at last. Alongside Zippex and Glaive.
Unorthodox set up towards B2, and even the orb strikes.
Smoke on to suppress them as well. Incendiary ahead of it. Nades also down towards the center of mass. That'll be pretty chunky onto Blame and Glaive. None awares of the player that's also sitting back towards ramp. Might still get flanked in by Fasha here.
You can see the way that Roy's even repositioning, getting out towards CT spawn from market. He might actually read this from blameF.
30 seconds to make that move now. Astralis losing players and losing time. perfecto and Nikados get those kills. There's 2 left on the T side. blameF and Mistar leaning forward as Mistar falls and Blame's in a 1-on-5. Might not even get any damage here for Astralis. They do get a little bit, but no player falls on Fnatic. For Astralis, you start to wonder how much they have left in it. There's 1 AK falls already.
Nikados already spotting what's going out. No one checking the likes of sandwich. And Fasha makes it a couple. And blameF and Christo, the last couple, trapped towards that ramp control. AWP does get baited.
Doesn't quite land the second shot either. HE sent back towards ramp, though. Nico comes down to 12 HP. There's back up ahead of him, though. And surely it shouldn't be much more here from the T-side line, especially with that Galil still holding. blameF taking damage. Christo's been tagged. Both players should be found out soon. Flash forward. There's 1 deagle shot. Rotations are inbound.
And Christo's just hoping for a repeat, hoping that there's a slight adjustment forward. Even that Galil to look out towards jungle.
Roy responds. Bursts through. Gets the kill. Okay. perfecto down and out. Roy's also low, but he's going to get towards that B-side defensive from passive. Could still be a fight that Blame wins. 20 seconds to go.
It's all about this first pick, knowing that Roy's down low.
Not looking the right way. Seeing him now. Calling him for backup. Roy can't afford to take the challenge. blameF still lands it. This clutch is on. He's isolated every fight. It's Mezzy versus Blame.
And Mezzy repositioning out towards market. Blame's going to get in front. The AWP on the other side.
Ideal for a retake. AK seen him as well. Shoulder peeking out to the right-hand side, and Blame now hugs the corner. Mezzy, so tunnel vision in this circumstance, so he'll lean around the corner ever so carefully, ever so slightly. Kit is at least in play, but no utility to try force the fight out. Makes his way in from market doorway, swings, and blameF lands the hit for the Quadra. What a clutch that is. We're going to lead a charge out towards the apartment. Zippex unawares of it. Nikos gets his kill, but Zippex gets 2 to return. B-side under siege, and Roy in the corner. Now going to hold his lonesome. Flash against him. Still gets a kill. Looks up towards that for a bit more, but Christo and Mistar get 2 on the turn. And Fasha is now alone in from market. Flashed off. AWP pick for Christo lands him. And Astralis will find 4. Astralis, Fasha's backstab though. SMG bursting through. Roy's going to go down. He needs to get that backstab in relatively soon. Fasha engaging against 1 and 2. Looking for the burst through as Messi gets 1. And Fasha ends with a triple. Mows down everyone from Astralis. It's now a 1-man in the clutch scenario. And surely he won't win this out.
Not again. Not another unreal clutch to come through from blameF. 10 points of health on the other side of the short smoke, and there's just so many players on B.
Just when Astralis had all the confidence in the world, Fnatic find the counterplay. They sneak 1 in behind them. A gap in the fence of the T-side line. The bomb in the crossfire. Got a challenge to B site. Gets that first kill. That's decent. Second one needs to come through, and it's not going to happen. HP advantage, 2 staunch from Mezzy. That CT basis might need something similar to try and do something against Fnatic. He missed our strikes first, but then nade stacks, coordinated by Mezzy, capped him off. Nikolos also finds Christo. 4-on-3 for Fnatic. They're in the A bomb site. Gap for Glaive to play with, though, trying to get a decent kill in. Xyp9x has caught Fasher back at CT.
And Blame's hoping for some more aggression, hoping that the T's continue pressing.
Decent nades down, damage done to both sides. More so to Astralis with Glaive and Zip being so low. flamie, however, combines with Xyp9x to get those 2 kills. Mezzy suddenly alone in his own clutch. Aware where these last 2 players are out at 100 HP as well. They're coming in. Xyp9x core, last man to play. What a ticket booth! He holds his clutch and holds the pistol for Astralis. But they do overlook it anyway. Kills found against 2. Nikolos trades it back. That's a 3-for-1 that favors Astralis quite heavily here. Glaive now waiting on players to rotate to the market control. The SMG's still looking for a close-range fight, and that's what he'll get. Bomb dropped. Mezzy alone. Now seen, and will look to fall soon here.
Glaive, what a perfect bait. And what I love in that sequence is the idea that he jump spots Van, because Fnatic
this time, into the mid control, they'll dive.
Oh, Glaive already starts off the Pepsor, and so does flamie.
Roy down at the hands of the M4. 5-on-3, Xyp9x now looking to hunt forward of his own right. Spray blinded, catches Mezzy, and looks for the next man of Fasher. He knows he's back there somewhere, but where specifically? At the entryway. AK gets the kill, and the bomb can go down at least.
Now, they're going to need something special here, Jay. Set themselves up for a 2v4 post-plant. They're going to have to start taking jewels pretty much instantly. Nikolos
bursting forwards. Molotov sent as well towards the market window. Smokes back onto the site. Oh, Christo catches Fasher, so it's out for a full-on 4K. 1-on-4 for Nikolos. Backed up, trying to play for time, trying to catch a gap or an angle to play with. Hearing footsteps, players coming up close here. Onto the bomb site. Wrapping in, Christo checks it. No scopes him. Glaive. Not aware where Mezzy could be. Nikolos does strike onto Blame. That's 1 pick back. Meanwhile, the CTs walk downstairs at the underpass position. Xyp9x is going to hear them coming in towards that short control. 1 player and that might get picked up, but a bomb site should get gained here.
And while Fasher drops, that's info. Glaive going to try and work out. And now the Orb even finds a peg.
Advantage Astralis. They're deep in the site now. Roy's got to get that 1 strike in. Unable to connect the shot, though. Christo falls towards Mezzy instead, who creeps around Market to get Glaive the same. Bomb is now on site. Should get planted. Xyp9x, is he going to try to swing out? No, he won't. He'll let it go down.
And look at the player out towards Connector 2 from Pepsor. He's going to try and cut the rotate.
Successful at that with a tap to the head. And Zip now to save. Does suppress them, but still they charge ahead of it. Xyp9x spray through, catches Mezzy. That's 1 pick and a second on Pepsor with Glaive's assistance. He doubles up on the Fasher as well. Nikolos with the Orc pick now. 1 trade back. Meanwhile in mid, Roy can strike. Xyp9x is capturing the headshot though, and the bomb's been dropped on the B site. 45 seconds for Roy to clutch this. Engaged in that first player, loses a ton of HP. Mezzy has a Molotov, he could post that up into connector control. Glaive still hunting for a headshot. Finds his man, or does he? Mezzy flicks to the head. Advantage Fnatic now.
And now they've just got to peek together, make sure that they fight out towards this connector control. Now Mezzy's been able to jump up in towards window now.
50 seconds. Mezzy has his eyes set. His Deagle backed up here. The smoke's in the way of him looking onto the jungle position. 40 seconds left on the clock. Nikolos going to set up the hit towards B.
Comes down to Zip, out towards his jail position. Rotates are going to be slow. It's pretty much him or nothing.
Mezzy going to have to cut those rotations off as well. Molotov's in, flashes over, dive in for Pepsor, caught off by Xyp9x, who can't quite hold on to Roy. The flash supports in to keep him blind. Mezzy finds flamie in mid. Meanwhile, Fnatic up by 2 players, B site gained, and well, Astralis are out of there.
The smoke off the front side of jungle, they're going to go.
Oh, there's Mezzy with the kill on towards Glaive. The HG's doing damage. Mezzy gets a double. Mistar in the corner, though. 2 to line up. Only gets 1 of them. Roy with an important frag, barely alive at 9 HP. Left the bomb back there. He's going to go back for it. Try and get the bomb down. Look at the HP bars on Fnatic as a whole. The trade's going to be so good as the kills come in. Mezzy aggresses and gets his triple in. Hopefully for the Quadra. As the bomb goes down safe here. The AWP posted as well for Nikolos. And that'll be map point on Astralis' map. Assuming he had one. AK in for Roy, however. Caught by a quick stack in. Crossfire for Fnatic leads to a 4-on-4.
And now it could be quick. In with the dive. That AWP's being posted out towards the stairs.
Orcs ringing out for Nikolos. Smoked off here at Palace. The M4 still watching the ramp take. Burst through against Mezzy will do some damage. Count nades will come back. Meanwhile, Pepsor taps his way into victory in mid. Christo and Mistar down. Glaive now isolated back at the stairs. Should be detected, should be found here. There's the triple. The Quadra maybe even for Pepsor. Either way, for Xyp9x, it's a 1-on-4 Quadra that he needs to win to try and hold presence and survival for Astralis here. Smokes in against him. The bomb is down.
And what a performance in map number 1 from Fnatic. And it all drives down, Jay. It all drills from that first half and just how much of a lead they got themselves with an 11-4. Zip, been involved with so many of these nice comeback rounds, but this is not going to be it. 16-9 into the B pop.
Julie's going to get back around harder cover. On the corner, he takes a fight back against 2 players, but missing the majority of his bullets until they line up for him. Fasher still comes up good with 2 trades. A 3-on-3 as they have the B sites.
Look at Nikodos. He's still out here towards T-Spawn. Should be able to catch off the first.
And they're not aware of it. Glaive does get caught tagged up, 22 HP, scraping back towards that short control, but Christo inbound from T-Spawn gets Nikodos. Now Fasher's low, and Mezzi might have to hold the clutch here. Needs to, picks at the very least back in. It was Monster is overwhelmed, gets that first headshot, barely even a second. Flamie takes him back, and it's all onto Fasher. Glaive, close range, up at short, playing distractions. Blame gets the kill, and Astralis get the pistol. Advantages as of right now, minus a little bit of HP above Roy. Zipx the challenge, and they put the smoke down ahead of it.
A 3 on B. Well, so far, a tidy setup to come through from Astralis, but it could be contact heavy.
Swing forward from Glaive, getting caught up at the double dinker. Pepsor straight to the wallbang, swing back over the Zipx. He gets only 1 pick back, and Fasher finds Mistar the save. So here's a 4 versus 2, and Fnatic have gained the B site again.
And nothing that Blame F and Christo could do, just have to AWP on the other side.
Blame again, caught looking the wrong way, allowing the T-side players to make them move up. He sprays down 1, gets a ton of damage on the second, but Mezzi ends up with the kill at the end of the day. Second CT now arising. Glaive will look to challenge it, certainly. Christo, Zorb also strikes. Pepsor with 1 to return, 2 on 2, 10 seconds. They need to get that bomb back real quick. The AWP watching in the M4, lets him escape. The plant will come down. But Astralis are on for the retake here.
Pepsor putting more of that damage up towards a heaven control.
Oh, a shoulder being spotted by Christo, though. A small pixel gap found at the edge of the pillar, and now the last man will fall towards Glaive, who creeps around Nikodos, not looking the right way at the right time. T-side, force Pepsor forward, isolate that kill, that's successful.
And now they just get cancelled in with that incendiary, even the re-smoke off to Monster.
Zipx captures Mezzi before the smoke, Blooms Fasher just find the trade back through to smoke the SMG, unknown, the bomb gets dropped for it. Astralis now up by 2 players, Fnatic.
CTs will get aggressive towards short sandbags at all. A boost up for the AWP to look into A.
Catching 1 for it, wins the AWP battle. Christo to 4, reface in the flashes to counteract though, keeping them blinded, making sure the Glaive is protected. Blame and Mistar go back and forth out towards the short control, getting Pepsor to a 3 on their bullets as Fasher slow creeps in. Zipx gets the kill, Roy gets the trade back onto Mistar, and now they'll put the bomb down.
They get it out safe, don't try and plant out towards a heaven control at all. Rotate coming in quickly from Zip.
M4 spots him, does not quite connect the shot, so Fasher's going to get back to a different position. Meanwhile, Glaive inbound from Con. Mentioned those rotations in from Astralis. Fasher backed up, HG's being sent to support.
And Roy just has to not overpeak here, play the time. Glaive coming through from the short sandbags.
Knows what's going on. Check position, Roy loses the fight. Now they can hold down the defuse because Fasher has not got an angle. Tap up 1, look for the second, and Glaive gives up the fight.
The timing, Fasher might be able to backstab him.
Is he ready for it? No, he's not. Christo escapes the ire of the T side and still undetected. Fasher making his way forward. Perfect chance to get a kill, and he's not even looking the right way, doesn't adjust towards it. AK picks up for the second, but Nikodos deals with him while Mezzi gets the entries towards the sides. What's up? Molotov sent towards him, will try peek forward. Oh, they look for a shot back, and he catches Nikodos. Mezzi gets the kill back, 1-on-1.
Out towards the truck control. We saw how strong Mezzi was in the first map. Can he step up again?
Mistar's going all the way around, the wraparound coming in. No kit for him as well, so time is with Mezzi. How long can he stall for? Mistar creeping up slowly, carefully, revealing nothing of his hand towards the T side. Low HP for both sides though, but 1 deagle bullet will do it. AK needs 1 good headshot. Has he been seen? I think he might have been. Mistar checking the corners. Mezzi hasn't seen him yet. AK watching the wrong way. And that's the headshot gains.
And while that's happening, Fasher's walking out B.
Zipx has caught the first kill onto Roy. Bomb on the back of Pepsor as well, trying to get towards the side. Fasher's leaning all the way around towards water. Caught off towards heaven though. Glaive catches Pepsor. Bomb getting picked back up by Fasher, but he's not focusing upon the main threat here in this round. A boost up now for Zipx. Going to become a new threat for this retake. 5-on-3, but Fasher catches him.
Notice there's another player out towards that short control, gonna get it out towards default, not just fake it.
Flame F out to swing, but Mezzi has him covered. Second player seen, he's seen the foot as well. Knows that Mistar is behind those sandbags, even upstanding, and he's gonna wait for him to peek.
It's all about a matter of timing and getting that assistance from Mezzi with the other AK.
Meanwhile, CT is in from water. Mistar will drop. Perfect patience from Fasher. Christo's off comes up. Spray back from Glaive. Comes up good. Nikodos now left to clutch it of his own right. 1-on-2. Caught by Christo on the other side of the site. Astralis AKA combination trying to spray through the wall bangs. Fasher captures Mistar off guard. Christo's Orb can strike back, but close range blinded. Tech9 comes up. Nikodos gets his deagle shot. Zipex in the back of the site at Toxic. Drops that bomb, gets a 2K, reduces it to a triple. And flamie provides support. Decent damage done by Fnatic there, but no bomb plant. Damage Christo is forced off angle into the clutches of one more T-side player. Pepzor combines with Royd's Molotov and gets that kill in the end.
Now, flamie's hearing these footsteps coming in quickly from Banana, but he's got to try and tail him.
Might also get sandwiched by Nikodos as Pepzor does fall back to the trade. They're on the bomb site. Glaive holds his nerve back and truck, gets one, not quite two. Fashion should get the plant in, but still got that player in the bathrooms. Not quite able to see what it's going down for, and Fasher should get caught in the ends.
And now Nikodos has got to go. He's got to start wrapping in.
Roy, deep in a bank, dealt with by Mistar, and Nikodos dealt with by flamie. Stepping up when they need him most. Here's the footsteps, knows that it's slowed down. Fights on one, Fasher still wins it. Meanwhile, Mistar comes up against Pepzor, gets out of the way, back to the bomb site.
And got to go in quick. Mistar's got to try and slow this down.
Spoke down to provide some cover, but still sees Fasher. Spray back from Nikodos, knows exactly where he is. Bomb right at his feet, should pick it up. Should get it down to the site. That AWP in heaven, though, he's watching.
And Christo's hoping for an opportunity. Notice the way they don't get the bomb down immediately. They wait for the heaven smoke.
Blind past the smoke, hope for a decent shot. Flashbang back in for Christo, trying to go for some sort of wall bang, some sort of lucky shot against the bomb planter. Nikodos, aware that he might be opened up towards Glaive's position, but opened up towards Graffiti. It's either one of those entry positions. Glaive comes up, caught by Roy. Christo now alone, looking towards sight. Wrapping over with that AWP, and he's two good bullets, two good shots, unawares of where the second player is. Does catch Roy in the end. Nikodos up close. The AK can win the spray. Fnatic break the streak and find 5.
Connector. flamie out the open, but Christo's there to back him up.
And Mezzy to fall. Orb shot connecting. Pepzor, meanwhile, waiting for monster aggression. He might get it as well. You mentioned aggression from the CT side. And here they come, out and out. Pepzor will fall, 5 on 3. Fasher does get that trade, though.
It just gets caught with util. Roy now trying to make a play up towards A, but he gets caught.
Fasher low HP, Nikodos. Orb in his hands, got a lot of work to do now for him in this round. Astralis. Try to take the half right here, put Fnatic on a back foot in the economy game. Fasher trying to lean forward with that M4. Could backstab against that CT player, or could find a backstab towards the B side.
And the issue is the bomb. Right back towards T-Con. Fasher could get an easy pick onto Christo, but he needs more.
Gets the shot. That's one to return. Nikodos gets Glaive and barely escapes outside a monster. Mistar was set for the trade. Now it's a 2-on-2 with Nikodos landing against him. Someone's got to go back for that bomb, though. It's all the way back in T-Con.
I can't believe they're actually making this work. Nikodos can get up towards the BEM territory, but the thing is, he doesn't know if flamie's just sitting on the bomb.
He's paranoid about that. We'll go back for it. They've got to commit towards that site now. Inbound from Connector. flamie could still cut them off. The AK in his hands, coming in, making no noise. 20 seconds as he hears those footsteps. He must do now. AWP watching it. Cross-locked, but only for a moment, and flamie comes in for the backstab.
They might not expect this at all. It's all a matter of timing for flamie.
Slowly, steadily, surely, down to the last few seconds. Astralis about to receive it. Perfect timing, lets the bomb go down. Gets Nikodos. Fasher now. Orb still locked out, and he's one good bullet.
And flamie's got a molly, so as soon as that gives up the ghost, as soon as there's information, he can put it down.
Fasher's not scoped in either. Got to take that extra split second to scope and get the shot together, or risk a no-scope and lose his life, perhaps. Perfect time to flamie to get the one good shot that he needs. 6 HP on his Orber's position. Now he's been spotted. Looks in, tag up from the pistol instead. Molotov sent. Flame can stick the defuse, but he's only got a kit. He hasn't got a kit. 10 seconds left on it. Taps it once, sticks it. Fasher's played it to perfection. He's won the round already. This will be 7 for Fnatic. Don't be a loser. Buy a diffuser. This is evened up by the international squad.
Got to be on the front foot. Glaive getting boosted up, catches off Pepzor, Goner.
flamie also finds Roy. It's a 5-on-3. Astralis might be broken.
About these entries to end up on B. Ooh, Nikodos with the AWP again.
He's hitting some real good shots. If he brings us back again, Fnatic can give him potential MVP medals because flamie is falling towards Fasher. 3-on-3, the entry, the follow-up. The bomb's on its way towards the B side. 2 CTs to receive it.
And Zip might be able to deny the bomb, though. Think about the idea of the range with that MP9 out there towards the monster wall.
Meanwhile, the Deagle behind Pella. Mistar's going to wait for them to make their way close enough on the short control. Nikodos can't play entries. Flashes go over. Molotov sent towards the toxic barrels. Will they check this corner? Yes, they will. Dive in. The Fasher does go down. Mezzy with a trade back. Deagle spam. Mezzy gets him anyway. And Christo is all alone with a scout in hand against the Orb first. Nikodos puts him out of commission. And it's 8-7 for Fnatic to win the first half. Boost meanwhile coming in towards Heaven control for the T's. 5-on-5, unscathed for the retake.
I like this from flamie. Try and take that contact immediately as soon as that smoke starts to clear.
He'll clear up now. Pepsol still gets his kill back, and Mezzy is hiding in the corner for flamie. Mistar gets one back of Graffiti, gets back up as well. Nikidos engages Glaive. Mistar gets one to return. 3-on-2 still for Fnatic, and Zypex takes the high ground advantage. The bomb plant is open for him. They'll tap it. Need to get on that defuse pretty soon here. It's actually back at default, excuse me. Swing forward. No! Zypex does catch the headshot. Roy, a return frag. Zypex still watching. Headshots the game, and one player plays covering fire. Body blocking. Headshot still not found by Zypex. And Roy will claim the pistol for Fnatic.
And it's the right idea there for Astralis. They plant open for Heaven around this connector side, both Nikodos and Roy. A little bit of an off angle too.
Molly sent ahead of the smokes. Nikodos finds one player, but not quite the kill found. It's Glaive instead with the kill back. Return from Roy, only finds the first. Spray back onto flamie, gets damage, but no kill.
And that was well handled from Astralis, just to be able to jiggle bait that first angle and then peek together, make sure that you come out on top. Now, they don't know about Mezzy in the bathroom, so that could be a return frag.
There's the spray back from Flame though. 2K to his name. Mezzy is picked up, detected, and dealt with. Suddenly, Pepsor is alone towards the A site. Fasher is also going to try and join in to stack up the play. B completely opened up, and unfortunately for Fnatic, that's where Astralis are going.
And this might just be an instant save from this point onwards. Hold on to the M4's buy around it in the next. Astralis give themselves a lot of breathing room out there towards Party. And it comes down to them claiming B and claiming their 8th.
AK set the blame. Cut rotations of Pepsor in particular.
Find the first.
Takes the second face though and does land on Glaive. It's a good pickup. Meanwhile, Roy swings and gets Christo to follow suit. 5-on-3 for Fnatic, and no damage taken back in return.
And that shows confidence, not just playing the percentage Counter-Strike. You win the first pick and there's a re-extension. Roy's looking for more.
Zypex walking forward. One player at Toxic. Not been seen. Now he has been. Headshot gained. The spray awkward. Flashbang against Zypex though. Mistar follows suit. Mezzy with 2 to return. Trying to make it a triple and almost does. And flamie needs to clutch a 1-on-2 from here.
And we've seen some mad clutches from him already in the tournament. Just think back to Mirage. 1v2 on low HP.
Smoke rolled his way as well. We can try and smoke up the short or Heaven control. He will go towards short. Plant down, pretty open just behind default.
Needs to try and win this duel onto the AWP. Backstabbing Monster.
Roy coming in with that AK, the AWP creeping closer at Graffiti. flamie will have his back turned towards one CT. The question is who? Not towards the monster position. Saw that shadow. Counter flashback to stall him. Look towards Nikodos. Now we're seeing the shoulder bait. The spray goes awkward. Nikodos now makes a bit of progress up. And Roy closes in the pincers, but Blame still wins that fight. 1-on-1 now. Roy inbound. AK looking for the headshot, and he gains it with a tap. Oh my God! Astralis happy with that.
Nikodos might be able to catch off this first player. Zip goes very aggressive into short water. Escapes the timing, but Mezzy sees him on the jump.
Good kill. Good start. Boosted up for the quick pick, and an advantage now for Fnatic. But seeing nothing else. They brought the entire CT force towards the B side. Astralis charging up towards long. They'll get a free bomb plant here.
Well, they'll be able to rotate over pretty quickly because they've cleared out all of short water. So Pepsor could be the first man to at least take the charge from either bank or dumpster.
Astralis not quite kicking off on this case. M4 turning away, passing a smoke back to a teammate and holding in at the corner. Face in from Glaive. Picked up on the first, the second, and Roy holds the crossfire.
And it spots the bomb too. They know exactly what's going on. Flashed out again. This time he loses it.
A little bit too hungry for Roy for me. Christo picks him up. Nikodos now be left alone there. Now backed up by Mezzy coming in from the site itself. He's also looking to prod forward. The AK at flamie right around the corner. Nikodos finds him. Rotations inbound, but Pepsor is going to let them all cross. He could have cut rotations back. We'll start the swing. We'll catch off the info. And now it rests on Fasher. 14 seconds. Gets picked up by Mistar's adjustment. And Astralis have the man advantage and the B sites.
And Mezzy's got to try and deal with these players right in front of him. Mister's low.
Sprays back in the wall bang. Zypex catches the kill. Glaive follows it up. And Nikodos is left to lick his wounds and run for the hills. Roy swinging. Spots, sprays, finds Glaive, and takes very little damage to return. Seeing a second T-side player does not stick around for the fight.
A great repositioning there from Roy to be able to keep his eyes locked, but also get out of trouble. flamie on the other side, looking to get the duel. The AK gets the tap on a Roy.
Shoxy, hello? Taps for days on play, not the first time he's done that. Evens it up and takes a rifle away from Fnatic. That's the most important part of that kill.
It started shifting the defense elsewhere. Pepsor's been left alone outside of B. Everybody else is starting to move together, moving more aggressively in the bathrooms.
Nikados leaning in, Christo out. Trying to spot. Trying to see someone here, the CT side. They are making progress in mid, but not to his particular position. That AK also set him with a swing for Nikados. He's done one better. Bomb being dropped, orb taken out. Mister spraying back here. Flashbang sent over, should be turned away by Fasha. In this corner, is he detected? No, he's not. He's tapped up with the USP. Fnatic, again, from the brink of death. They're clawing this round back.
And look at the time. Astralis have to start acting. They're going to have to start moving into A.
And someone's got to go back for the bomb. That's going to waste even more precious seconds. Now 17, before the bomb can make its progress up towards the A side. flamie does find Nikados. Take the AK out. It's down to the Deagle. The USP on the site. Backline held. Smokes in. ZipX. Try plant in the middle of it. Will they go for a denial? No, they won't. They'll go for the retake.
Set it up with Pepzor. flamie is still repositioning out towards long.
Mezzy and Pepzor, the guys to watch out for. The hand cannons in this one. Moving in. flamie, the AK. Set on the fashion position, the jump face, gets the info out at APC. That's one player known. Second one, lesser so. And he's the impactful man with flamie to close it. Starting this round with a bang. Closing it with a lead on Astralis. Flash support in for his teammate. ZipX will be the first man in the bomb site. Pepzor backed up a water. Fasha drawing attention towards Graffiti. Kill found. ZipX was spotted right there. Swing back as Pepzor tries to win this fight as Fasha provides support against flamie. It's a 4-on-2 for Fnatic once again, this time with rifles. And they use that to great effect as Christo can't hit his shot in the crucial moment. On a gap not quite generated. He looks back into mid and Christo punishes him.
And rotates coming through from Mezzy. It's all about Roy to stall.
Backed up, flashed away. Smoke providing a bit of a gap there to work with on default plant position. As Mezzy gets involved in that position, gets a double up. Will lose Roy. Needs to hunt for the triple, but runs out of ammo. Reload game 3-on-3, and he gets another with Fasha following suit. Look at the spray back. Christo alone. Orp in his hands. Low HP versus 3. Mezzy not spotted. He's creeping around the back lines. He's escaped the ire of the CT forces and gets that one shot. One man behind him, though. It's Mezzy still. Set to hold the line. Flashes in against them. Fasha does find one. The AK spray back, not quite as successful, but Fasha makes it a double. flamie trades it. Smokes in from Pepzor's line. Covers off one entry angle. Needs to look in towards the center of the site as Mezzy comes in with support. Glaive is down. 1 Mac 10 in this round, still trying to work his way forward. A decent trade for Blame, but now is the only man that remains to clutch it with an ace here. He's had 1-1v3 already on the B side for 20 seconds with no bomb in his control, and Nikados not letting him concede. The way with mid being covered off by Roy in the corner. Sprays one, Christo down. Orb can't provide support, but Roy still gets a double in. Nades and HE sent back with a smoke scene, but ZipX comes in from long, catches a 3-on-3, and the bomb site is now Astralis's.
And Mezzy might try and deny, at least pull up the distraction. There's a backstab from Pepzor.
Quick in, bomb plant does go down before he can get there to deny it, so it will be a retake. Spams up through the wall bang, doing damage to Mezzy. Pepzor, however, still sneaks forward. Blame is considering something out of here with the Galil, but his back is turned. Perfect chance for the M4 to strike. 2 more to go for Fnatic. Astralis still giving it their best shot. Glaive's Tech 9 up close. ZipX's AWP finds Pepzor. It's Mezzy alone. Low HP to clutch this. 1-on-2. Astralis, an important steal round for them to take us to round 30. And Mezzy's on the side, desperate to find something. But ZipX keeps us going. Back of Graffiti, they're going to concede that B site. Fnatic need to go for this retake.
Oh, even Mr. Mac 10 up close, gets that first.
Second man also inbound. He knows it. Burst through with the M4s, desperate to try catch him, and doesn't quite do so. Roy with a trade.
Comes out quickly towards that short water control. There's a player towards Monster of Christo.
Charging straight in from that short position. The flash is over from Mezzy, going to call him off for a moment as he's smoked off. Can't provide support from that position. Free smokes on from the T side, suppressing that short entrance. Molotovs come back. Glaive gets a kill. Fasher with a deagle. 3-on-3, and Glaive knows he's got HP to work with against the T side. Nikados tapping on, burst through the AKs. Trying to get involved towards Graffiti, trying to look for one of these picks. Fasher does get one, but Glaive holds his own. Fasher picked up by the IGL, and Roy's all alone. USP pulled out. He knows the Glaive is low. He swings around that corner, but can't get the kill. And once again, Astralis hang in there. Carrying position, Zippers trying to make his way ahead of it. Caught off by Pepzor. Important frag. Follow-ups there as well. I can tap 2, flamie. And Glaive now in his own clutch.
Oh, mate. The youngster, the stand-in from Pepzor.
Didn't go better.
He can just put that incendiary down as soon as he gets the util contact. 3 on B, rotate the likes of Mezzy back up towards the A side. Pepsor getting more nades from a teammate.
Spotted one. See the second man as well, bursting through, trying to get that headshot. Fasher spray goes a bit better for Zipx. Pepsor, uncontested, gets only 1 kill. The spray up was not quite there, but Roy's double still holds the advantage for Fnatic. Blame F. Another clutch for him to win. Found his 30 bomb in the end. Unknown to the CT side, gets that first. Knows that Roy is on short control. Needs to isolate him, needs to force him out. But Nikilos comes in with all support.
Very defensive players on B.
Pepsor will hold his defense for it as well. Execution attempted. Glaive with 1 trade, but Blame falls back in turn. Pepsor continues tapping. You just can't stop him. As Nikilos' AWP will close out the last 2. And it's a flawless half for Fnatic. Presence for Fnatic. 35 seconds to go, and Glaive is ready and hungry for more, as is Christo, but he doesn't hit the shot here.
Gets baited, and now Glaive has to be able to perform.
Seen a gun barrel, knows there's a player in Divider, but is he going to re-peek it? Apparently not. A backstab could still work out for him, though. Paranoid about Roy. But success towards the site can get gained. Bomb plant won't be denied here. It's down towards Truck, but Glaive still involved in this one. Sees 1 player, catches Roy with his back turns.
And now there's a backstab coming through from Fasher, but while that happens, Pepsor gets dropped.
Suddenly, Mezzy feeling a little bit isolated. Fasher needs to come in relatively soon. Mezzy stands his ground, holds his own. Tap up spray back to the second, turns 180 as well. The AWP of Fasher slowly closing in. He doesn't get the shot, but Mezzy still gets it. And Blame F holds it down for the clutch. Another 1v1 with the M4, with Fasher blind and all. Astralis just don't know when to quit. They don't know when to give it up. Game. Fnatic have caught Zipx. He burns alive to Pepsor. That's a bit disconcerting. That's 1 man down for the CT side, and Glaive gets caught next. This could be the closing moment. Full send into B. Mistar's blind, and Mistar's dead. Blame and Christo 2v5. I think Astralis' time is up.
The entries just so rock solid, and even the post-planning position from Pepsor, he can cut the rotate.
Open AK, up against it. Pepsor closes. 4K for him in this round. How appropriate it would be to get the ace. This young gun standing in, but standing up for Fnatic. Now on for 1 more. Blame F. Seen, baited, AK now with support, and he lands it! Of course he does! Fnatic 2-0 over Astralis. They're in the grand finals of the Elisa Masters Espoo.
The last time Fnatic were in a grand final on land was back in December.